Hello and welcome. This is Pick of the Week where I talk about a game I played recently. Give my honest opinion on it so you guys can decide whether you should invest your time and money or not. And this time we're going to Japan. Forza Horizon 6 Tokyo Drift Japanese Sightseeing Simulator. I did not expect to get hooked to another Forza Horizon game because let's be real, it's FIFA for car people. Same game, different country, new trees, new cars, etc. But somehow this one felt different from the others, an outlier. So I carefully chose two games to sacrifice that night so I can finally play this behemoth of a game, Forza Horizon 6, 150 gigabytes. God damn, I do not have that much storage. There are literally so many games releasing, I can't even finish them before deleting. But anyways, let's get started, shall we? So for context, I grew up on racing games, like proper racing games. I played every Need for Speed, Underground, Carbon, Hot Pursuit, Run Rivals, everything. Basically, if there was illegal street racing, I was there. But Forza was different. I did play Forza Horizon up until the fourth one, and don't get me wrong, they were great games, actually insanely polished games, but after a while they start to feel a little too polished. You know what I mean. After the second one, you open the game and within 12 minutes, the game gives you 14 supercars, 6 million credits, a full-fledged festivals, championship, helicopter, your own bloodline, and probably the ownership to the entire country. You can destroy everything. There was never this feeling of reward, like damn, I earned this car. You just existed and the game rewarded you for breathing. And after Forza Horizon 4, which I played for 2 hours maximum, I kinda stopped caring. The last racing game I seriously played was actually Need for Speed Unbound, which I know got mixed reviews, but honestly I had fun with it. The dialogue was cringy, yeah, the story was but the racing itself was pretty solid and it has style. It was fun for me. So after that, I honestly thought I was kinda done with racing games for a while. Until Forza Horizon 6 dropped with Japan. And bro, they knew exactly what they were doing. Because let's be real here, Japan is literally the dream setting for an arcade racing game. You've got neon city streets, mountain roads, rainy highways, tiny roads, countrysides, cherry blossom, tunnels, drifting, everything. This country was built for car games. And Forza Horizon 6 absolutely understands that vibe. Sometimes I wasn't even racing, I was just driving around listening to music, it was so chill. The atmosphere in this game is honestly insane, especially during the night time with rain, the reflections, lighting, small streets. It's amazing. And that's something Horizon games have always done well. They make driving relaxing. But Japan takes it to another level. Now, another huge reason I'm enjoying this more than the previous Horizon games is the progression. Finally, it feels like there's actual structure. Older Horizon games kind of felt like, here bro, take everything, and after a few hours there's nothing left to chase. But here, I actually feel motivated to keep playing. I've played it about 8 hours till now, and unlocking stuff feels more meaningful. Events feel more connected, there's actually sense of moving forward. And no, it's not suddenly some hardcore grind simulator, it's still Horizon, you can still casually play and chill, but now there's at least some feeling of reward. And honestly, that small change makes a massive difference. And gameplay wise, the driving feels really good. Car feel fast, like actually fast. You know how some racing games feel floaty, like your car is just gliding on butter? But here, it feels much more responsive. The drifting feels smoother, high speed driving feels intense, and those near misses at that speed gave me anxiety. And because the map design is so varied, you're constantly switching styles. One moment you're speeding through highways, next moment you're drifting to mountain roads, like it's insane. Now the graphics, yeah, okay, at first glance it still looks like Horizon, but once you actually stop and look around, there are improvements. The ray trace lighting, the reflections especially looks amazing. Rainy roads at night looks ridiculously good. The environment feels denser as well. There is so much detail packed in this world. Honestly, this might genuinely be one of the prettiest racing games I have ever seen. And optimization wise, I did not had any stutters. 100 plus FPS all the time at extreme settings at 2K. It was amazing, which is very rare nowadays as you know about PC modern games. Anyways, moving forward, the soundtrack. The soundtrack, it's really good. Especially the Japanese pop tracks, they're amazing. I actually discovered new Japanese songs while driving around. That's something old racing games used to do so well. So yeah, massive W soundtracks. And a quick advice, do not use the streamer mode unless you really need to, because half of the vibes will disappear. Now obviously the game isn't perfect. First thing, the crashes still don't feel impactful enough. Especially when you hit a traffic car, you just kind of bonk and stop and then continue. It doesn't really feel impactful. And personally, I would love to see some destruction, heavy impact physics, you know, just a little bit more chaos that would make race feel much more intense. Also again, this is more of a driving game than a hardcore racing game, and depending on who you are, that can be either amazing or disappointing. And for me personally, I'm having fun. But if you're looking for some serious competitive racing, this probably still isn't that game. And the next is unskippable intros. Whenever you start a race, there's like whole kind of show and something. I want to skip that, but I think the game is loading the race. I don't know, but it still takes a lot of time. Sometimes I just want to skip it after doing the same race 3 times. So yeah, that is one thing I did not like. And next is, why is there no proper DualSense support on PC? I know Xbox and PlayStation have their beef, but come on man. The adaptive triggers and haptic feedback would have felt amazing in this game. Like there's so much potential and just they're not doing it. And yes, you can use third-party software, but it's not the same, you know? In my opinion, if you're launching a game on PC, native support should just exist. And lastly, it's just a personal complaint. What the is wrong with the size? Brother, why are games getting so big? And why are SSDs so fucking expensive? I genuinely had to sit there calculating which game deserves survival. I don't know, use that neural render texturing thing from Nvidia. Make the game smaller, man. The storage are getting so expensive. Anyways, the final verdict. Overall, Forza Horizon 6 has been a refreshing surprise for me. It reminded me why I love arcade racing games in the first place. The Japan setting is incredible. The driving feels amazing. The progression finally gives me a reason to keep playing. The music hits, the atmosphere is cozy as hell, and most importantly, it is fun. So yeah, if you enjoy racing games even a little bit, this is honestly a must play. And that was this week's pick of the week. Let me know what you guys have been playing recently. Is there any particular game you want me to cover next week? Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It would mean a lot right now. Thanks for watching. Go have fun driving in Japan. I'll see you in the next one.